Man, 2017 seemed like the year of the smart home speaker. I mean, everybody and their mother had a smart home speaker come out that year. And one of the ones that came out was this one. This is the Google Home Mini. The Google Home Mini is a great smart home speaker, but it's not the most portable thing in the world. I mean, I have it disconnected, and basically this is just a paperweight. If you want something more portable, you might want to buy something more like this. This is the JBL Link 10. The JBL Link 10 is one of 3 smart home speakers that comes with the Google Home Assistant by JBL. And it's a nice looking speaker. I mean, look at the texture. It's this nice stitched look that, in my opinion, pretty much goes anywhere. The one downside for some people, not for me, I like it, but for some people, one downside might be the cable that it comes with. It's a very vibrant orange. I mean, for me, it's no big deal because I enjoy the color, but it's not the type of thing that might fit in most people's home, especially if you're very picky about the way things look. Continuing with the design, it's got this good looking JBL plate. It's very small, so it's not very out there. I think it's the only thing that distinguishes that it's JBL. One thing that I didn't like from the Google Home Mini was the fact that there wasn't many distinguishable buttons. When it comes to a design standpoint, that might be nice, but if you're telling somebody, hey, can you turn that down? When they're looking at this, they're gonna be like, where the hell am I supposed to turn this down? Whereas opposed to this, with its nice clicky buttons, when you say, I want to turn it down, if Google doesn't hear you, because sometimes these speakers don't hear you, you can just quickly find the volume up and down buttons. Let me start with the back, is what he said, but also let me start with the back here. There's 2 physical buttons on the back. One is the power button. Above that, you have 5 LEDs that indicate how much power you got in the speaker, because it is a portable speaker. And if it doesn't tell you how much charge it has, how are you supposed to know? One of the cool things is that it has a physical mute button. When you press it, it turns orange.
The mic is muted.
And it tells you that it's muted. And on the front, you've got the orange LEDs indicating that it is muted. So when you're looking at it and you're trying to scream at it and you say, oh, that's why it didn't hear me. But it doesn't matter, because at the very top, you actually have a button.
By the way, the mic is on mute. To unmute, press the button that controls your microphone.
Which is a very good thing, because sometimes you're in the middle of everything and you're trying to communicate with it, and so it's going to tell you many ways that it's muted. On the back of the speaker on the bottom, you're going to find the little flap. This little flap is what actually lets the speaker be waterproof, which is pretty useful. When you open it, it reveals the plug-in where you plug the power. If you look, it's actually a micro USB. So if you don't like that orange cable, you could just replace it with another cable. Simple as that. Or if you're feeling up to it, you can always paint the cable. On the very top, you also have the Bluetooth, which is very useful because unfortunately, if you're not within Wi-Fi range, you're not gonna get the Google Assistant. But it's good to know that this thing is still a Bluetooth speaker. A very good Bluetooth speaker at that. When it comes to communicating with the Google Home, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can say, hey Google, tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. How did the hipster burn his mouth? He sipped his coffee before it was cool.
I never said that it would be good jokes. Or you could press on the top. Google, what time is it?
It's 9:07.
Pretty good. One of the things I didn't like about this speaker though is that when turning on, it takes a while to turn on. And if you don't charge the speaker or you don't have it plugged in, it will turn off on you. And getting it back on is sometimes a pain in the butt. Sometimes you just want to listen to your tunes and you're just staring at it waiting for it to turn on. Why don't you turn on? Also on the bottom, you're gonna find a rubber foot, which is awesome because it's anti-slip, which is useful if you're in a wet situation. I mean, sometimes you want it to be slippery, but not when you... Never mind. On top of that, because it's waterproof, it's IP67 waterproof. Basically, you can put it in places like the bathroom, which is where I keep it, so that when you're listening to your tunes in the shower, if you want to reach over and change the tunes or turn up the volume, you can do it very easily without being afraid that you're going to damage your very expensive speaker. I mean, let's face it, as far as this technology has come, sometimes I'm yelling at my speaker to turn it down and I can't. And if you're in some place like the shower, most smart speakers you're not going to want to press. But this one, because it's waterproof, you're not going to have to worry about that. At the end of the day, if you're looking for a smart home speaker and you're looking for something that's portable, this might be the one that you're looking for. It's got really nice looks, it's got the Google Home Assistant, and it's got Bluetooth for in case you're out of the range of Wi-Fi. So it's a great speaker all around, in my opinion. Anyway, that's what was on my brain. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit like. If you didn't enjoy it, hit dislike. If you have anything that's on your brain that you want to communicate to us, go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. And tune in next time to see what's on my brain. Peace. You don't want to grab your speaker and then get to the place where you're going to be jamming and be like, I ain't got no charge. Why didn't you tell me?